Wind of the open sky over the siren sounds. This is a dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far, holding your breath still. You jump the fire, we'll just sit and wait till
Good evening, y'all. My name is George, and this show is Don't Panic Flip. And this evening, Aaron, hi, welcome. And Benjamin, welcome. We are going to be playing some Jurassic Park, at the same time fighting some kind of cold or sickness. The kiddo stayed home today. I successfully passed a COVID test a few days ago, but I should probably check before I go to bed tonight to see if it's COVID. We'll see. But cheers to everyone out there, regardless of your current state of health. I know I need a drink to help wash away the day, which was a struggle. I wonder how everyone else's days were. Was it easy? Was it hard? Was it kind of a meh day? Is it one that will be easily forgotten? How about that? And it's a really good drink. This guy is the Hoya. There it is. It's a premix. Does alcohol cure COVID? Depends on how much alcohol, I guess, right? Yeah. It could, possibly. The thing that really bothers me is that I haven't felt comfortable enough to jog in a couple of days, or healthy enough to jog, so I feel like I'm suddenly losing it, and add to the fact that I it's some sort of a respiratory thing, because I've been coughing up stuff. It's great, just awesome way to start the episode. It's been a struggle on cardio. Were any greyhounds harmed in the making of that drink? Kirk Hobbs, no greyhounds were harmed, I can assure you. I don't know why greyhounds always remind me of The Simpsons. I don't know if there's a reason for that or if it's just some weird association. But the beverage is fantastic. And Kirk Hobbs, welcome. I think I'm Kirk Hobbs is totally miffed what greyhound flavor is. Oh, so it's vodka, grapefruit, chamomile, and cardamom is what it is. Benjamin, I had the 3-week crud, just now getting over it, lasting cough and congestion. It's going around. Benjamin, that sounds exactly like probably what I have right now. Kid was, the kiddo stayed home. She's staying home again tomorrow. Gave her some NyQuil. I took NyQuil last night, and I got the rude 6:30 a.m. awakening, still groggy from the NyQuil, from my daughter, who woke up with a nightmare and asked if she could come sleep in bed the rest of the morning with me. That was tough. That was really tough. And then just struggling all day at work with energy, and of course I had meetings from 8:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. straight. No gaps whatsoever. And I was running, I think, an overwhelming majority of those. So there's a lot of talking today. But that's fine, because now we're talking for fun. I thought the nursery rhyme went rats and snails and puppy dog tails, not vodka, chamomile, grapefruit, and cardamom. Can't laugh too hard. If I laugh too hard, I will go into a coughing fit. Ours is only 4 years old and still unaware she can actually leave her room and ask to sleep with us. Benjamin, enjoy it while you can. Also 4 years old. What an amazing time. honestly, 4. I remember I told my ex when Zoe was born, I'm like, she's yours until she's 4. Because my ex at that time, and actually most of the moms that we hung out with, they all love the babies, but I can't teach anything to a baby, right? Like I want to manipulate and mold a little mind and turn it into an adult that's going to struggle with something pretty significant later on in life. That's what I want. I want that kind of control, and that doesn't start, I feel like, until 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, so Benjamin saying best age 4 to 7. It's pretty awesome. That said, I 10 is just amazing right now. She's 10, she thinks she's 16. It's weird. When she was 8, she thought she was 20. Now that she's 10, she's beginning to recognize a little bit that she doesn't know everything, but the things that she does know, she's certain I know nothing about. My 4-year-old plays pinball with me, kinda, but she's excited about Looney Tunes pinball now. Benjamin, I didn't show Zoe the Looney Tunes pinball. That said, I it looks pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not interested all that much in spooky games created by Spooky, and I can applaud the fact that they now have 2 developers, but they have a developer dedicated to each game. One of them is Eric. Eric actually did, I think, a really good job on Rick and Morty, but both Rick and Morty and TNA were a break from Spooky, and that they didn't design or code them themselves, I guess. So I don't know. I'm all over the place. The biggest positive I get from Looney Tunes after seeing it today is, guess what? There is not a second level that hides shots underneath it. And that's a huge plus. Like, that game looks kind of fun to shoot. It looks like there's a lot of fun shots. Yeah, and it's a last design by Ben Heck. Yeah. Benjamin, the build quality is really interesting, because that actually was one of the things that didn't concern me, because they stand by their product and they're way more responsive than Stern. Like Stern, it took almost 16 weeks to get a replacement part for my Rush, and that was probably the worst case scenario. COVID impacts things, but even before then, Stern was super slow to respond. Which is why you go with distributors, and your distributors, you typically talk with your distributors who speak on your behalf. Even with that, their Stern support group isn't the best. That's all. That it's not that they're awful. They're just slow. As opposed to, if you call Spooky, that's one thing they have nailed down. You will get a response usually within 24 hours. It's probably going to be Bug or Squirrel or any one of the people with interesting names that work over there, who will work with you directly and next day ship you out parts, and they'll throw in swag on top of everything else. So build quality is an issue. I've had 3 new inboxes from Spooky. I did TNA, I did Rick and Morty, and I did Ultraman, and I had issues that were all resolved within just a few days. So when it comes to the build, there may be issues and there may be quality issues, but Spooky stands by their product. It's a struggle to get code actually done on some of their games. But beyond that's one of the weird things I would say that doesn't bother me about them. One of them is also lead dev, right? Eric Pripke. I can't remember his last name, but yeah, he's also over there working on Labyrinth, which was another great looking game. So. And Eric also, once again, did Rick and Morty. So I think he did Rick and Morty, and then I think it's also Eric Pripke. I think that's his name. I think he's also the guy that did the updated code set for Cactus Canyon too, which is maybe how they got their start. I could be making up that backstory though. Yeah, I had to buy my own replacement node board for JP30 because the Stern replacement is still pending 5 weeks later. Yeah, Benjamin, that is at this point very standard for Stern support, I think. And once again, not that Stern is by any means a poor company. I'm looking at 3 new inbox Sterns right here, and I still have yet to fix the lower jaw on the T-Rex on this one, which literally fell off on stream. We actually had a bunch of weird issues with Jurassic Park. We were able to resolve them all, but I just resolved the jaw issue on the T-Rex on this game by not putting it back in. But the majority of the new unboxes I've got, I think, from Stern, I've only had maybe about 4 or 5 significant failures, and I'm not including the stop coils because they had a batch of like 10,000 bad coil stops. I said stop coil. I mean coil stop. They had a bad batch, and evidently those are still somehow in circulation, and you have to replace them. Those are thankfully very inexpensive, and I stopped even asking Stern to replace those, but those do cause major issues. I work for a big tech company myself, and it hurts me to see that stuff from Stern. Okay, Benjamin, I get it. So without further ado, let's see if I can actually start the music. I can't. We're gonna have to walk over there. Okay. I think I'm gonna. Do I turn this down just a bit? Okay, we're gonna start the whole playlist over again. There we go. So I'm gonna minimize this. This goes back up so that way I can see everything. God, this camera is great. It's also like right here in my face. Den of Pin, welcome. We're gonna go make our way back over there. I should probably move this. Yes, we're good. And Benjamin is currently at 203 XP. If you want to use that XP, feel free. Wait, is it up and running? Oh, give me a second. Do not type in !skills yet, or type it in. It'll work, but it won't get you to the webpage. Hold on. Different computer. We gotta run to the server here and see if it's still up. We're almost there. There we go. Okay, now also the lighting should work. So now you should be able to get a link automatically whispered to you with your own custom ID. Go in and you can actually set how you want your experience to be used. So we're gonna do this one more time. Make our way back over. Now will it? Hey, it stopped. And it started. Okay, so it works now. We're gonna also do one of these. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit closer. How's that? Yeah, okay, we're good. Things are moving along. It's fair. We're gonna hit the start button. No, we're not.
Welcome to... You think that kind of automation is easy?
There we go. All right, and let me know how the game audio is. This is first time I'm using one of the new Stern boards I put in to pull direct audio, so I'm not sure how it's outputting. And it was the JP30 Node 9. I didn't notice for a couple weeks because chaotic lighting and things going out is part of the theme. Oh, Benjamin, it's just !skills. I have like 15 different aliases in there just in case you misspell it, but I never added XP skills. I'll get that in the list so that way that also works. But yeah, it took me 2 weeks to isolate that it was the underside of the playfield along the way. Yeah, there you go. Psst, Benjamin, check your Twitch DMs. Darn it. Yeah, especially on a new 30th. Ah, that sucks. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for the C. No, I'm not. There goes the escape. We gotta find the C. Got it? C. Good evening, Dice, and fellow denizens of the Pinternet, and welcome back to Don't Panic Flip, the only pinball show on the web that sees that pinball news is trending. Google's, really? That's why. Wait, what? I don't think I understood that. Need the D, don't be a child. The player obviously needs the D in the word on TNA or Deadpool. Seriously. JP is still my favorite game. Had a pro for a while and upgraded the premium a few months ago. Den of Pin. Literally the exact same thing over here. Yes, my favorite game. I had 2 pros, upgraded to the premium. Oh, the Twippy incident. Yes. So I'm opinionated on the Twippy incident, as a lot of other people are, but my opinion is that we'll get to it. We'll come back, because I'm interested to hear what other people have to say about it. And if you aren't up to date, the Twippies have decided to pull all of the social stuff from the Twippy Pinball Awards. And that was a huge part in response to a lot of the toxicity of the community around all of the social stuff. And if you want to get specific about it, it's podcasts, and even more specific, to put a fine point upon it, it's Canada. Twippy incident, I guess, yeah, so Benjamin, that's what's going on. All kinds of categories got removed, and now they're just focusing on the games and mods and things like that. No longer best podcast, but best Twitch streamer, etc.
The target by the truck set the trap.
And I'm opinionated. Yeah, I know. Someone whose name rhymes with Beneda Kinball. Yeah. And I posted about it on the Discord earlier, in that running an award show is really hard. On top of that, running an award show, you don't do it to run it once, right? Like, an award show requires 4 or 5 years of building up in order to gain traction. As much as I love how much the community is interested and into the Twippies at this point, keep in mind the community's initial response to the Twippies when they were introduced by Jeff Patterson and Zach from Flippin' Out Pinball in 2017 or 18 was, we don't need awards in this industry. Really, everyone thought it was a joke and it was awful. And the community as a whole had that crappy response for the first 2 years. By the 3rd year in, it started to gain, maybe the 2nd year, it started to gain some traction. So when you're thinking about throwing an award show, not only does it require a ridiculous amount of time to do that, you also need a group of people, and you need a multi-year commitment to a hobby. And it's a hobby that people get burnt out on because there's so much toxicity in the community. And then to have the community display horrific levels of toxicity about a thing that you not only created, made happen, brought into existence, and have people shit all over it, and then complain that you're not doing it right, to me, like, all of those things brought together, I'm just happy to hear that Colin from Kineticus and Will, who took over for Jeff on This Week in Pinball, are even still doing it, let alone that they're trying to remove a whole bunch of crap from the awards and just focus on some stuff. So my personal opinion is that I would love to see those categories remain in, but at the same time, I know enough about award shows and what all is involved to realize that my opinion shouldn't hold that much weight. That as long as they're still running the show, that's fantastic. And each year there's been something. Oh, Den of Pin. It's not just each year. There's always something with Kaneda. He thrives on negativity, just in general. And the Twippies, sure as shoot, don't bring in enough money to get it going alone with views. Yeah, that's what I was pointing out earlier, is that there's sponsors, but I'm gonna let you know, in the world of sponsorship in pinball, sponsors are like herding cats. They may commit to things verbally, but actually getting anything out of any of the people who offer sponsorships in pinball can be a real struggle. So maybe there's something out of sponsorships that they'd be getting there, but definitely nothing based on YouTube views, because we pulled that up and posted it for the past 2 years, and they never exceeded 6,000 views on YouTube. And I want you to know that once you hit like 200 million views on a video or on an average or something like that, you might make $12,000 to $15,000. So realize that pinball as a hobby is completely in the noise of nothingness.
Hurry!
Dr. Curly Tech, welcome. At least it's an actual award show. The video game awards today were much more of an advertising campaign. Yeah, I'm there. And Dice saying, I agree with everything Hardy said. That's my opinion. And man, I listened to the video from Hardy, and that dude puts a lot of effort into making videos and putting them online, and then also revamping old games. Like, he puts his heart and soul into that stuff. So I don't know, gets to have an opinion. I don't know how many award shows he's run, and whether or not I don't know. I think Carrie could do it without a doubt. Carrie's awesome, so there's no complaints there. There's just a huge part of me that says the fact that we're still getting an award show is awesome.
Great shot!
The noises of nothingness is going on the list of fake band names. Racer, welcome. All right, we got to hit the set trap. There it is. Oh, we did not. The Brachiosaur escaped.
Shoot white arrows to spell map.
Oh, the knotted Jeep is facing the wrong direction, darn it. Nope, it's the right direction. Totally the right direction. We did that perfectly.
Shoot the sit trap targets.
All right, we got one set trap. Now we need a capture. I think it's gonna go to the sea. Is it gonna go to the sea? Nope. We're gonna be patient and wait for it to hit that left ramp. Yeah, I do want to point out, Kerry had an amazing argument when he pulled back why the awards were created the first time through. So when Jeff and Zach put it together, what the goals were, and to pull out one of the primary tenets, that sucks. Like I said, my personal opinion would be for them to keep it and just be able to deal with the toxicity of the situation, but it's not my show, man. And it's a lot of work to put on that show. Crap. Are we still in this mode?
They've got more potent help for us.
All right. That was fun. So we are out of the mode. We do have a control room. We have 2x playfield scoring going on.
This'll give us the help we need. Amber targets.
Beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna do helipad to left ramp. No, I'm not. Let's try that again. Sound of a Tone, Higher Peanut, good evening. How are you both doing? Got it. We're running up the right coast here. Death Gun, I am getting neither Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Looney Tunes. In fact, I still need to financially and space-wise make, what's the name of that game? Pulp Fiction happen. So I've got to get rid, I think Foo Fighters is leaving. And Pulp Fiction is coming in as soon as that's done. What do I do? Do I go, I have an extra ball in the right ramp. Let's do that.
Extra ball.
All right. I just backhanded the control room for the first time. Didn't even know it was possible. So Benjamin, that would be a back flip, by the way. Backhand would be if you do it from like a cradle position, but you're gonna have to do, here, I'll show you. Yeah, just like that, just like that. I have no idea what's going on. You know what? Obviously I'm not a golfer. What is going on? There we go. Wow, that's all I wanted to do, right? So if you back, you would have to get the ball to roll out a little bit, and then back flip it like that, right? I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. It's a nice, yes, Death Gun. I do still have Venom. Yeah, well, Fu isn't gone yet, but I do think it's leaving. As soon as the ball hears the extra ball command, it heads for the outlane. It's been trained well. It has. So, Benjamin, is that what you were talking about? Doing that where you gotta get the ball to flip out just a little bit, and then you can back flip it. But a slow roll down, yeah. You gotta get it just to go. There we go. Ah, that. Which is fine. Totally fine. We're gonna go here. There. I can forehand it, but it technically touched it. It just didn't touch it enough.
Virus attack.
What's your overall thoughts on Spooky's trailer for the 2 pins? It's weird. It's almost like I wanted more gameplay. If that makes sense.
Set trap targets. Access security. DNA collected. The trap is set.
Got it. All right. Tower. Now, helipad. Oh, no, we already got the helipad. We're gonna go. It's going for this rescue right here. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna go for the C. And by it, I do mean the dinosaur. We're gonna get one shot at this, one opportunity. It's going very fast, and... Got it.
Access security grid. Access main security grid.
Darn it. Ah, get up there. We're gonna go for middle, sort of. And we're gonna go left ramp. Oh no.
You're almost out of time.
Up and around.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we'll just drain right out. All right, so we're still on ball 1. Now it's ball 2. Let's see here. So I'm listening to George play JP in one ear, AirPods, and my own JP in the other earphones. It's amusingly confusing. Wolfman, welcome. Are you getting the new JP? Man, if a situation at some point in the future happens where I can trade my premium for the new 30th edition, then yes. Then yes, I would very much like to do that. We gotta move the not a Jeep.
The truck changes your path.
And now we're going the right direction. We are in ball 2. We're gonna go up that left ramp. All right, remember there's 2 captures on Velociraptors because they always hunt together. Woo-hoo-hoo! And we're gonna go left ramp. We're gonna start a T-Rex chase. This is good. Gonna try on the fly to hit the middle. Got it. Tower shot. Yes. All right, so we locked that guy in. What do we need here? Let's go. Yeah, there. Let's do that. Darn it. How come we haven't gotten any smart missiles? That's weird. Oh man, Kirk Hobbs, I think the new Elvira Blood Red is gorgeous. It is so pretty. I would love to have that game. What if we get a Stern Spooky hybrid and we get the Jurassic Park Chainsaw Massacre? I would definitely play that too. All right, so we're ready for a multi-ball there.
Double scoring.
Raptor jackpot.
Look out above.
Crap, we need this other set trap.
Control room ready.
All right, it's open.
The trap
Got
is
it.
set. Get to the helipad.
We need to hit this helipad. Oh my god. There's a helipad. Center. Darn it.
Great job.
Got that one, and
There's still another raptor out there.
crap. Oh, that was way too early. Way premature. Come on, helipad. Got it. Up and around. All right, I'm gonna have to try and hit the tower shot. This is not easy to do on command. Ugh. Got it. Sure. Why not? Why not go for the whole thing? O-shot on the fly? God, that felt good. That felt good. Oh. There we go.
You've reached the visitor center.
Was like, Denapin, that O shot is so satisfying though. There we go. First mini wizard mode. Pinjamin, how you doing? Have you hit visitor center yet? Because we just hit visitor center. Virtual pin with all the shaker effects would be cool. Moho Akalotu, welcome. What a coincidence. I'm trapping and taming raptors right now. That's awesome. Mo, it's been so long. Oh, man. George, talk to me. Did you have a chance? Oh, yes. Hollywood, very challenging. In that I feel like crap. And energy is a problem. There we go. All right, come on. I'm gonna let that go. There we go.
Spinners are at maximum torque.
Here we go, left ramp. Got it. That's not good. That's, I can only bounce it hard so many times. All right. I'm doing good, man. I miss your face as well. We used to work in the same office. That doesn't work anymore. Let's see. LOL, no. Furthest I've gotten is 4th tier of paddocks. Once, briefly. Let's see here. You're about to pass my GC score of 550. Okay. Surpassed. That is... On this particular game, that's not going to set any high scores, though. Oh my gosh. Dice, yes. A question of the night would be fantastic. Let's see. Kirk Hobbs is still doing park runs. We'll dedicate tomorrow's 5K to me. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Do a 5K for me, because it's going to be probably another 4 or 5 days. But if you cough up a lung, it's all on you. Okay. Let's see here. Don't Panic Clip. Do you want to gift a Don't Panic brick to a viewer? Yes. Wolfman, are you going to redeem? If you are, I don't have my events on right now. I don't actually know where my cell phone is right now. Yup. Yes, that would be great. You have to pick the viewer, though. And then they got to hit me up on Discord when you redeem it. All right, 5K at 25 minutes and 52 seconds. That's not bad. Kirk Hobbs, I think that is pretty close to my best as well, because that's a, what is that, a little over 8.5 minute mile average? That's great. Okay, make them answer some trivia questions. Okay, okay. It should be, The answer is C. Something just happened. Oh, I think via chat we just hit level 2. Welcome to a whole new level. I got it. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my stuff so that way I can see the events as they happen. I'll be right back. I have no idea where my phone is. None. It's funny too, because Zoe tried to call me earlier from upstairs instead of coming downstairs and just telling me she was ready for bed. Evidently, she's like, I tried calling you 7 times. And I explained to her that I don't know where my phone is at the moment, but I just assumed it was in the basement. What's the difference between a Don't Panic brick and an LE? Dance Panda. Dance Panda, how did you just follow the channel?
I'm on jacked up on Mountain Dew.
It is in the basement? Where is it? Oh. That's a really good thought, Benjamin. I don't think I've ever done that. You probably can. It's a flashlight. I don't actually know what that looks like on an Android. Do not disturbed. What it was flashlight? No. Oh, does that turn the flashlight on the phone? Because that's hilarious. It's the phone with the magnifying glass. Okay. Ah. Hold on. Okay. Found it. Genius. Y'all, that's great. Pull down and swipe. Like, I always have my phone. I always know exactly where it is. So, I do routines. This is maybe not gonna make a lot of sense to some people, but to like one or two of you, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why would you do it any other way? But, because I'm really bad about remembering things, I don't ever remember things. I just always do things the exact same way. Like, y'all probably think I never wash my shirts, but I actually have 8 of these shirts. And I have 8 pairs of black jeans. And my shoes that I'm currently wearing, I have 3 pairs of the exact same shoes. So that way, when I go into the closet, I don't really have to worry in order to like, I just get dressed and it's always the same stuff. And I always place my phone in the exact same place. I do need to remember all, except I can't remember what I've forgotten, right? And Tess Bishop, thank you. And I always put my keys over there. And I always put my phone upstairs in the same place. Otherwise, it always goes back into my right pocket. Like yeah. Razor. I am wearing the Nike Free Runs. Yes, that's exactly what I'm wearing right now. And I have 3 exact pairs because I found the perfect pair and it's very comfortable. Let's see here. Benjamin says, I have this little dance thing I do. Leaving the house in a public place where I rhythmically slap my pockets head for my keys. Hum this little ditty my 4-year-old makes fun of me for it. Benjamin, I get it. I get it. It's you get into a habit so that way you don't forget the thing. And if you do the habit, then you don't have to remember where you put anything. You mean you've been flabbergasted by something I've told you every time I tell you it? Sarcasm? Possibly? Maybe I missed something else. Razor loves those shoes, but can't get them anymore. So I live right next to a Nike discount store. So it's fun. So these are the 2018 free run series, and they only had so many 9.5 size of those, so I just bought up the rest of them. I threw out 1 pair, so I bought 4 pairs all at once, and I got 1 pair really wet, and I could never get them to not smell after that, so I ended up throwing that pair away. So I'm down to 3 pairs left, and I've got maybe about a month into these ones here. The Nike outlet, yeah. Do they still have them? I have the exact pair, and they are amazing. Razor, I don't know. I was just over there. So you guys have seen Mitch on the stream. Mitch is 27, and when Mitch first moved out to Colorado, we tried getting him into running. And I wasn't really paying attention because I didn't think about it, but Mitch ran the first day he was here in his work shoes. Like lace up, nice, not dress shoes, like casual business shoes, and hurt his feet really bad. And when we got back, I'm like, He's like, my feet kind of hurt. And when I saw what he was wearing, I'm like, what do you... Why? Where's your gym shoes? And he goes, well, these are the only shoes I brought. I'm like, get in the car right now. So I took him. So this was like a year and a half ago. I took him over to Nike and we got him some free runs. And he's been running in those, which is great, but he hasn't gotten any new shoes. He's been running in them for a year and a half. Now, you're only supposed to put 200 to 250 miles on a set of shoes, A, and B, they're free runs, and he's had some calf muscle issues recently, and I do think it may have to do with him maybe having flatter than normal feet, and the free runs are great for someone who has who doesn't need any additional support. So I suggested about 6 months ago he go back when he gets some time, have someone measure his gait, and actually go try and to determine what type of shoe is best for him to run in. Needless to say, last weekend we went to go grab lunch or coffee right next to Nike, and I'm like, hey, have you picked up those shoes yet? I ask him like once every 2 weeks. He should have New Balance. He absolutely would wear New Balance. And he didn't, so we went back over there, and Merry Christmas, Mitch. He now got the Pegasus Zoom 2.0s that offer a lot more support. And since I buy a lot of shoes over there, I have the Nike membership. So any shoes I get, I can wear for 30 days. New Balance is okay. It's just New Balance is old white guy shoes. Like that, they are the cliched definition of old white guy shoes. That's I don't know what else to say about that, Wolfman. Yeah, there you go. Dance Panda says they're dad shoes. Asics are good. There's all kinds of great shoes. Exclamation point hype. George, we're all old white guys on the inside. Razor bought Grandpa shoes recently with jean shorts. Yes, there you go. You are an old... Mo, I am 41 at this point, and I feel like I have the soul of an 18-year-old. So no, I am not old. I'll be old when I'm 60. I'm not even gonna say 50s at this point. It's official. 41 is no longer old. I'm 41 years young at this point. Oh yeah, hey, Dance Panda, Mo's on here. Oh, you have a toe on the banana. CNK, I'm halfway through at this point. I'll hit the crescendo at 42. Kirk Hobbs, you're still young. You don't hit, I would say, older age until 60 at this point. And even then, I know a 56-year-old guy who could still kick my butt and is just be in great shape at 56, and you won't be young until you're 70. Tell your face that you are young. Dance Panda, that's... Ow. Ow. It's fine. It's just... There. Says the dude who calls me old all the time. Well, that's different. Jay-Z is old. Dice was born in 94. Mo doesn't want... I bought my first house when you were 3, Dice, says Razor. Yeah. Did we finish our first game? Oh yeah, we made it to Visitor Center. That's right. Okay, this is I can't wear my hat backwards anymore. Let's do this. What happened to the sound? That was crap. No, I'm not doing that.
I just fell down a hill. I'm so...
There we go. Okay, there is sound in this game. Oh, thank you. Oh, you got it. You got it. Dice there for me. Dice. Thank you. Thank you. We'll do the thing.
And that was much
Dice
rejoicing.
needs a refill. What's everyone drinking tonight? Hey, guys, I don't know why. Like, it started all of a sudden. Are we gonna do a shot? Is that do we need to do a a sore throat shot? As Dance Panda says. Oh, Wolfman. So you want to do? There should only be the one shirt redeem, I think. Hold on. Let me go check. We need, what is it? Event trigger. The Don't Panic Brick Ellie shirt. Okay, so the one that you should be redeeming is merch Don't Panic Brick LE. Tess Bishop has their DPF shirt. It is cool. There are 2 bricks. So you want the one that says merch Don't Panic Brick LE. That will also get you the fun trigger. With points and everything associated to it. Did we mention it's a tri-blend shirt? Tri-blend or dat? Tri-blend is where it's at. Okay, pick somebody. Well, who here doesn't have a Don't Panic Brick shirt? Who? Wolfman just redeemed the only shirt on Silver Balls something. All right. Dance Panda, I can just get you one. We're dating. Uh-oh. I just love diving into the scene on that. All right. CVLT Cap is the other person besides Dance Panda. Dance Panda, you don't get it. So it's got to go to, all right, how do I pronounce that? In order to get it, I need to know how to pronounce your name. So that way when I see it, I know what to say. Cult Cap. Oh, okay. Cult Cap. Oh, the V, it's like Hades. You know, I think we're listening to Hades right now. But Hades with a V, it's HVDES. Yeah. So Cult Cap, that is, Wolfman, are you good to give it to Cult Cap? Don't panic, Flip. Might be a bit early to let the cat out of the bag that you and Jay-Z are dating. Okay. Benjamin doesn't have merch yet. Been meaning to buy a shirt on Silverball Swag or a hat. Yep, okay. Wolfman is giving that to you. So, Cult Cap, you got to jump on the Discord. If you're not already on there, do exclamation point Discord.
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
And, lost my train of thought because who was it that came in that triggered that? Oh, it was Tess. Was it Tess Bishop? I think it was Tess Bishop. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Click that link, jump on the Discord, and then DM me that you get a shirt. I'll send you the special link. Actually, I think I changed it. Wolfman, I think you got the link and the code. Yeah. Wolfman, can you send him the link and the code? I think if I remember correctly, I updated the trigger to actually auto DM you that information. So you get to do it all by yourself. I don't have to do, oh. There I am, just all the way over here. And Wolfman, at this point, I just want to know if it worked. Let me check. Yeah, so check your Twitch DMs. You should have one from me with that information. Benjamin, it's not accepting. That's weird. Back to the drinking. I've got a Screwball peanut butter whiskey and a root beer, but I could always pour a shot. Well, the Screwball peanut butter whiskeys, that's pretty good. Let's go do that. I'm gonna pour myself a little shot. I'll be right back. I am out of tequila. Dance Panda, you want one too? All right. A wee dram. Just a touch, says Tess Bishop. Wait, Dance Panda, are you gonna do gin with me? Oh, in the freezer. Okay. A smidge of the wet stuff. Awesome, Wolfman, you got it. That's great. I'm so happy it worked. Okay, we're gonna grab the good stuff. Got it. All right, now we have, no, right there. Don Julio in a very little bottle. It's Don Tinio. There's gotta be a better pun there. Don. Okay. Dance Panda is coming down. And this is frozen, which is great. I'm gonna put this here. We'll pour Jay-Z a shot, and then I'll drink out of the bottle. Ooh, this is very cold. Ha! Don Poquito. Perfect! Is the bottle little, or is George an effing giant? Who knows? God, getting sick sucks. I was supposed to go to the gym tonight. On that note, all it takes is like 4 or 5 days off of the gym and you immediately start losing muscle. It's very frustrating. Jay-Z, are you actually coming downstairs? Really, actually? Dance Panda actually put her picture on her profile on Twitch. That's great. Also, I'll have you know, we've been streaming to Facebook and Twitch and YouTube and what's the other one? Kick. We're still at 0. I have 2 followers on Kick now. Nobody gets there. Okay, Wolfman, don't worry about it. If it's difficult at all, I'm just glad you checked in it and it showed up in your DMs. Cultcap can hit me up via Discord. Somebody just did something. Cultcap just subscribed at tier 1. Cultcap, cheers. And we're hitting level 4. Look at that. Stream XP increasing. Jay-Z, this is a really cold shot.
You never loved me, Mom.
Jay-Z was not dressed, so she was quickly throwing friends on.
Friends on?
I was also reading Wolfman's chat, quickly putting clothes on, and Wolfman, if Wolfman and Cultcap friend each other, then he can send. Yeah, you go there. I got this. I don't know. Well, we have the reposado from Don Julio. Oh. Interesting. Well, I already poured this one.
Okay, here we go.
Cheers. It's Don Julio. It's not awful. Yeah. All right. Cheers to everyone else out there to a wonderful night on Jurassic Park. If you don't want it, then you can look at that one. The middle one is is no delay. Cheers, everyone. Eligos, welcome. Whew. Yeah, now, Cult Cap, can we just say Cap for short? Or can we say Cult for short? The 2 syllables is tough. Yep, okay.
You capping, bro. Splish, splash. Yo, we capping.
We capping. Okay, we're gonna do Cap then. Good.
It's about capitalism. Oh, capitalism. Yeah, because folks be capping.
Oh man, we've got to get that one in there. So there's the Yeats and the Skirts, but now there's a follow-up episode on SNL with Timothy Chalamet again. Dead ass, no cap, whole ass baby, says Dice. Yes. All right, we are now in level 4. And the great thing about level 4 is that we now have an extra camera available to us. Can I hand that off to you? Thank you.
What if I said no?
Well, then I would just set it on the floor. I have ways. Uh-oh. The what? The Christmas Tree Lane? Oh, no. Try to tilt! Just raided us with 4 beautiful people, and as a result, we are leveling up. We are moving past level 4 and on to level 5. Try to tilt. How was the stream? How was life? And what were you playing this evening? Dice, also, what was the question of the night? I think I missed it. Razor, have a good one. Sleep well. And we'll see you back on soon. I don't know exactly when. No cap, confirm, bag obtained. I didn't catch that. No cap, no cap. Oh, and then Wolfman got it. Okay, bag obtained. The shirt claimed, yes, awesome. So we were talking about TWIP, and so I expect to get an email from Will tomorrow with all the confirmation stuff. So what's great about this is that I have like my own free shirt that can only, kind of like the Matrix, where you have to experience it for yourself. You actually can't buy the shirt on TWIP's website. You need to put in a passcode. Now, and then before it gets sent out, I get sent emails and stuff like that. But yeah, so welcome to the Panic Room. Welcome to the Panic Room Cap, where we have sweet emotes, ad-free viewing, and we play pinball. That's a lot of tequila. I have to work tomorrow and I'm sick. Cheers. We're going round 2.
But it's got manuka honey on it. It's very healthy.
You hear that? For everyone out in New Zealand, this has manuka honey on it. So that makes it okay.
Did you get a screenshot of benefits?
I did, yes. So for those out in New Zealand, is manuka honey a big thing out there, or is that just like kind of like there's Brazil nuts that are just nuts when you're in Brazil, but we make a big deal of them out here?
Or like Chinese food that's just
Oh, Australian or New Zealand manuka. So the only ones, I think both of ours are from New Zealand, right? Well, I should say the first bottle I got was definitely from New Zealand. I don't know, Jay-Z just snagged a new bottle because we finished up our first one. Tess Bishop, League is a great way to skill up. Honey all the way from Manuka in this economy?
Yeah.
But at what cost? Is it New Zealand or Australia?
Technically $26 an ounce.
Yeah, $26 an ounce. That is, it's worth more than copper, right?
Weatherspoon, New Zealand.
It's New Zealand. Wait, Weatherspoon? Weatherspoon.
Weatherspoon.
I don't even know how to say that with a New Zealand accent. It's Australian and Kiwi are the two accents I can't do, and they are not similar in the least. I just can't do either of them.
Sorry, it's from Ranagora.
Renagora, New Zealand? Okay. The company is Weatherspoon. It's from Renagora.
And the K factor of 16. I don't know what that
Yeah. $26 an ounce, so I can get an ounce of honey for the same price as an ounce of weed in Oregon. What a silly world. Let's see here. I'm on top 5 a lot on my local spot, so excited to compete with others. Oh, cool. Cap, that's what it was. League is a great way to skill up. Got it. And that was my local area just started a league. Excited to start competing. That's actually how I got into pinball. Well, how I reinforced initially getting into it. I'm not done yet. Jeez. Okay. Oh, Sac as in Sacramento, perhaps? I've only been in there once so far. Still a bit far from my house. But I thought it was great. Pinball map, address, Rockland, California. Okay. Well, nice. Sac is in Sacramento. Yeah,
Sacktown.
Trying to think of, where was I? I was just in South Carolina and got David, I said no name. This person prefers not to be mentioned online, but a cool person who hit me up on Facebook mentioned I should stop by a cool location in South Carolina for a Tuesday night tournament, and did and played really well. I would say played very well. But every time I did well, my brother and my probably likely to be soon brother-in-law kept buying me shots. And then I was also buying gin and tonics. So by the time I got to the finals, I was smashed.
Oh my gosh. Well, the gin and tonics, did you see the price of the gin and tonics at the end of the night? They were $4.50.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like Wisconsin prices, Dice.
No, where the state heavily subsidizes the alcohol cost. Yeah. That's why I kept buying you gin and tonics, because I was like, I can afford this. It's not $15 a drink.
Yeah, that's
like
really
it is
good.
out here.
Oh, I am so sorry, Dice. It wasn't that it went ignored. It's that I wasn't watching, so it went by. It wasn't purposefully ignored. It was unintentionally ignored. But here we go. Since my OG question of the night went wholly ignored, I'll try this much better one instead. What is the one pinball machine that you adore playing it? You love the game, the sounds, the mechanics, but you always forget about it until you play it again. For me, it's Stern Star Wars.
Really?
No, that's what Dice says.
Sorry, I didn't read it. There's a chord.
It's like the one that's like, oh, I forgot that game existed, and you start playing it and really enjoy it.
I want to say that you like Deadpool until you own it, because you keep buying it, like, because you play it and you realize how much you enjoy it, but then you get over it really fast because you keep beating it.
Yeah.
You really enjoy Deadpool.
I really like Deadpool. I love the theme. It's great. The gameplay is fantastic. And I've owned it twice. And you know what? Here was the question. When I purchased Deadpool the second time, how many streams did it take me to beat the game?
Ooh, we can have a Don't Panic Flip trivia night, because you've been 5 years.
Yeah, it'll be 6 years in April.
Yeah.
So how many streams did it take me to beat Deadpool again after purchasing it the second time?
Wasn't it 2? So
Dice. It was 1. It was the night I set it up and played it. We beat it that night. One stream.
Was that when you were in the Wyatt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was when I threw ice down your shirt.
That was not the same stream that you threw ice down my shirt, but it was frustrating because it took me 6 months the first time I had the game to beat it.
Is there a Jesus pinball machine?
Jesus one?
That was a response to you beating the game. Yes.
Yeah. But going back up, I'm trying to think. Ooh, Benjamin with a really good one. Batman 66. So I had Batman 66. Really enjoyed it. Got rid of it. I'm struggling. This is a hard question to answer in general, because by definition, I won't actively think of the game, right? Like if it's a game
George,
you forget until you see it.
You explained your memory issues earlier.
I did. I even talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even see the comment. I was like, hey, George, have you ever invited somebody to their own surprise party because you realized they weren't on the invite?
Now,
Ever the nice guy. Like, oh my God, we're totally excluding Mike.
Nice. Brooklyn pointing out it's Whitewater.
Whitewater is fun, but it's hard.
Whitewater...
That's what she said.
It's just it gets really repetitive for me. I enjoy playing it once or twice. I can't do an evening on that game. Like it's the same thing over and over and over again, but it can be a lot of fun.
Does Williams still exist?
No. Well, they do. Actually, I'm assuming Williams still exists doing casino games at this point.
Oh, they bought into that market.
Yeah, Higher Peanut. That's what I was getting at. It's hard to think of pins I really enjoy that I'm forgetting. What
is that thing that you forgot earlier?
Yeah. No, totally. Sword of Rage, Black Knight Sword of Rage.
Oh, every time we see their casino thing, you're like, oh my God, that's my favorite game. Because there's a Black Knight casino game.
No.
We saw it when we were in that place.
It might be called Black Knight, but it's not the Black Knight.
I know it's not the same, but
Okay.
every time like we've seen the casino game, you do talk for 5 minutes about how that's one of your favorite games.
Everyone that wasn't Stern basically left pinball in the dark times. Yes. Yep. And then a lot of them came back to Stern or some of the other companies.
So, I mean, were the players at Williams, did they disperse and go work for Stern? Or did they, I mean, would it be interesting to see like a legacy person from one of the older pin companies starting their own company? And would you have more faith in them if you knew they were from like a legacy pinball company?
That has completely happened multiple times. And actually, that's what Silverball Chronicles, the infamous Dave and Joel shenanigans. But Dave does a podcast where he goes into the history of all these people and kind of where they are now.
Yeah.
And how they're still impacting
Like
the
pop-up
hobby.
video, but for pinball.
Yeah. So there are a lot of people who were in pinball and a part of these previous companies who came back after Stern kind of kept it going and it started getting popular again in 2011, 2012, or even potentially before then, as they were just kind of holding the hobby up and stopping it from failing completely. Let's see here. Don's Pinball Podcast. Don swears they're going to do a run of Black Knight Sword of Rage since they just ran the topper again.
Nice.
There's so many Black Knight Sword of Rages out there. I'm so on the fence because it's a brutal game. And it's one of those ones where you can have a bad game on it and be like, and swear that you're never going to play it again. And then you go 6 months. It's actually very similar to Ghostbusters for me. Like, I love Ghostbusters, but I can have a game on Ghostbusters or an evening on Ghostbusters where nothing goes my way and I hate even looking at the machine. I just want it out of the house. And it was the same way with Black Knight Sword of Rage.
What about Metallica or Iron Maiden?
Metallica is really cool, and it actually got me into the music a little bit, but it's wood choppy. It's the same thing over and over and over again, and I have been to the wizard mode a few times on it, so I think I'm done with that game. It's gorgeous, but it's too repetitive. It has depth only in how repetitive it is. End of the line. Was it? No, End of the Line is the mini wizard mode. And then once you get all 4 of the end of the lines, you get to the wizard. Or is that?
Oh.
Crank it up. There. Okay, you're right. There's 4 crank it ups and then end of the line. So I've been to end of the line a couple times.
Somebody, if we were to scroll up, somebody did say Cactus Canyon was one of their games that and I don't know who it was.
When they come across it, they're like, I love Cactus Canyon.
And I, as a baby pinball player with too much ADHD to focus on the modes and rules, Cactus Canyon is fun. And the one time we both played single flipper, we did pretty well.
Yeah, no, I love Cactus Canyon, but it's not one that I forget. Cactus Canyon is actually a game I'd like to own.
Why don't you?
Say it again?
Why don't you? I haven't seen you own it.
I haven't owned it because I want the LE and it's expensive, and I'm basically waiting till I'm done with Venom, and then I'm hoping to swap somebody. And the other thing is that I don't want to get it too early where I get bored of it before the new code comes out. So there is new code that is going to add a lot more depth to it, and it is Josh, Roger Sharp's son, Josh,
Josh Sharp,
and Lyman Sheets, who passed away recently, and lost his fight with depression. It's Lyman's last game that he helped develop on, and evidently he finalized the 4 sets of rules. What?
That just made my heart hurt a little bit.
Oh yeah. He's struggled evidently for a very, very long time.
Just knowing that Cactus Canyon was like the last hurrah.
So I get the feeling that Josh is trying to finish up the rules on it in a way that
does it justice
and does Lyman justice.
And I imagine that could be a major blocker for anybody trying to live up to a legacy almost that's not with us anymore. Like when you're trying to fill that void.
Yeah.
Like it's never going to be good enough.
Yep. Yeah. Higher Peanuts saying Alice Cooper out there for this. It's never around, but when I see it in get the orbits dialed in, back in. It's really fun.
Milwaukee.
It's really interesting. Actually, whenever I see Alice Cooper, I also try to put some games on it. But that's yet another spooky game where it's Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, Ultraman, and what's the other one? The horror movie one that was Ultraman.
Halloween.
Sorry?
Halloween.
All of them have these massive. Oh, and Scooby-Doo. All have these massive upper playfields that hide the lower shots. Like, Alice Cooper's the worst about it because you kind of have to guess, especially if you're tall at all, you're screwed on any of those spooky games because you can't see actually where the shots are. You have to do one of these in order to see where the holes are to line up your shots.
That's what she said. Or he said. So that being said, somebody earlier did ask the question about the Looney Tunes game and your opinion of it. You showed me the video.
Yes. So I showed you the video. This to me looks like Spooky's best layout so far. And it looks like a really fun, very flowy, kind of more standard layout. It's not a fan. So it's I think it's a 3 flipper game, maybe 4 flipper now that I'm looking back on it, but lots of interesting shots available from the upper flipper. There's an upper ramp. There is a magnet in the center with a drop target that looks like it can come up and come down. Oh, it is 4 flipper, 4 ramps. Okay.
It says Den of Pin.
So it looks really good. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre doesn't do anything for me, but I'm also not a horror movie nut. Never even seen it. What is that?
Neither.
Homegrown just rated us with some beautiful individuals. Homegrown, I hope your stream was amazing. I hope things are going well. 15 beautiful people coming over. My hat's off to you. And Homegrown, how goes life? How goes recovery?
Why should Homegrown be in recovery?
Homegrown recently had brain surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Grown-up Linus, where is your blanket? Cascade, welcome. Sup, grown-up Linus, where is your blanket?
So I will, whenever, like...
I don't get that, actually.
I don't even know what that is, but... that will forever remind me of the producers where he has the blue blankie that he tucks into his lapel pocket with Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane. You're gonna jump on me.
You made me watch that movie.
If you got it, flaunt it, shake your tush.
Oh my God, grown up Linus. I hear Linus and I think of Linus Torvalds.
Hello, Pepper Bowen.
Pepper, welcome. And Homegrown says, day by day, all good, doing well. Thank you for asking. Good to hear. The producer's awesome musical. But is it? Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of musicals.
Thank
and
you.
that did nothing for me,
Dice.
despite the fact that I love Matthew Broderick
and Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane. I love them both. I think they're both
when he's
just
stooping
awesome.
the old ladies.
Dice says, DPF, from my experience, Jay-Z only shows you good movies.
Yeah, between that and SLC Punk,
I
feel like you fully need to watch SLC Punk with a grown-up brain. Okay, it is very philosophical.
There you go.
Oh.
Mr. J.
Hello.
Crane wants to know who the female hostess is.
Hello.
Here.
Yep, it's me. It's not Frida, but it's me. Oh,
Comedy musicals are fire. No, the first musical that Jay-Z showed me was Rent.
Yes, and George doesn't understand that when people are singing in musicals, hi Cascade, that they're singing their internal monologue or they're expressing the...
Wolfman just subbed tier 1. Wolfman, my hat off to you. Thank you.
Both clap.
Andrew P. Bentley, it has been entirely too long, sir. Welcome to the stream. We just hit level 6, everyone. We got the Eastern skirts. We're now at my favorite level, aesthetically speaking.
Does anybody else have like specific sounds that bother them?
Yeah. As soon as you say
For
it's your
me,
favorite
it's
level,
styrofoam.
oh, this one.
It's styrofoam.
Blah.
Like styrofoam rubbing against each other.
Yeah.
We went from 6 to 8. Yeah, right, Cascade. Wow, this is some deep thought for this late at night. It really is. But I'm gonna. I can't help.
No. Sorry. I want to return to the musical conversation.
Return to the musical. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So you know how comic books give you layers and depth for the visual representation for maybe people like you want that visual support, right? Like graphic novels and comics give you that. Musicals feed you the energy of the scene in musical format. So we're not going to pay our rent is supposed to be the frustration that everybody is feeling. What did you do?
Nothing. If you're gonna wax poetic here about this, I'm gonna take a seat and we can chat about it.
I can't see you. This is so weird.
No, here.
Okay. That the musicals give you the energy and the emotion behind what is, behind what is intended. It's like the director's inner monologue.
Okay.
But if you don't understand that going into it and you are a very analytical, linear, critical thinker, then I can see how that would be confusing because I was that way for a very long time. It's so weird to see the back of my head, by the way.
I have had this conversation before about Rent and how much I did not like Rent.
Did you have it with Deb? Because
Deb's never been on the stream.
No, not on.
No,
not
I'm
on
saying
stream.
that Denna Pin says that we have had this conversation before.
But like Rent is like one of Deb's favorite movies. Deb is George's best friend, by the way. And I feel like you should have the argument with her because I feel like she is not afraid to pull punches with you.
Are you afraid to pull punches with me?
I mean, I'm dating you, so yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you guys have known each other since you were 15, so she'll sock you in the gut and smile and tell you she loves you. And you'll be like, I love you too. Oh my God, best friend badge.
Is this how adults talk now? This is weird. And are all living rooms like this? This is this is how we live. Is in an arcade, I guess.
We do, yeah, we live in like a game show arcade.
Definitely. Is this not how everyone does the game show arcade thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, Cap asks about Little Shop of Horrors. I have not watched that.
Oh my gosh.
I really don't like musicals though.
My gosh. It's about an alien species that comes down and Rick Moranis nurses this alien species that is eating humans, and he's so conflicted about feeding his plant humans, and it's the like wax poetic internal struggle of like killing bad people.
I had George give it a try. I will give it a try. I do like the idea of feeding humans to a plant. But what's the
like
one about the guy who
Steve
cuts
Martin.
hair and shaves?
That's Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, I couldn't stand Sweeney Todd.
I mean, you need to have a really dark sense of humor for Sweeney Todd. And yeah, it's...
All right, so if I don't like Sweeney Todd, will I appreciate... can I still appreciate Little Shop of Horrors?
Little Shop of Horrors is a little more bubblegum pop, like 1950s bubblegum pop style and aesthetic with like the like
Dice says, I think Sweeney Todd was a family comedy.
I agree. I mean, sorry, I'm going to jump to Sweeney Todd for a second because like my brain just wants to latch onto that. Thank you. Hi.
I thought I'll just come over here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the Addams Family where like Pugsley and Wednesday chose a scene and like her head was like slit and there was like blood spewing everywhere and like Uncle Fester helped them and they did a scene from Sweeney Todd. That was yeah.
Also, Mr. J. Crane pointing out The Greatest Showman. I actually really like The Greatest Showman.
I actually did not.
Oh, see, now I really like that. Oh.
The music was really fun, but the story was basic and it played up Barnum and Bailey's circus, but like it was a.
But the singing was actually
Yeah, but
good,
the
and there was a
plot
cool
was
story.
poo.
No,
The plot was so poo.
It was about the people
Yeah.
in the show who wanted to be
Yeah.
like,
Oh my god.
to not be hidden in the shadows.
Yeah,
not
but
like
Barnum
Brent.
abused the crap out of his people. If you know the actual history, like it just like completely
Yeah,
exploited.
Wolverine singing is amazing.
I mean, yes, he has an amazing voice. And if you really want to see the depth of Hugh Jackman's voice, you watch Les Mis, which you will hate because it's so sad and there's no happy ending.
Wait a second. What was the one with Meryl Streep that was really silly about
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. Now, Into the Woods was horrific.
That was the first live musical I ever saw when I was 13 in the Bay Area. And I fell in love with it.
Okay. Dice saying Mamma Mia, is that a musical?
Mamma Mia. Yes, it is a musical based on ABBA songs.
Stay here.
Yes, Mamma Mia is a musical based on ABBA songs with Meryl Streep also.
Okay.
Yeah, and which is funny because Meryl Streep is not a fantastic singer, but she sells the part.
But now here's the thing is I loved Hamilton, and I still to this day love Nightmare Before Christmas.
So Nightmare Before, and you love Disney.
I love Disney. Every
and
Disney
those are
thing.
like all musicals.
They
Although
are.
You enjoyed Spirited just because of the cynicism behind, like, why are we singing now? And Schmigadoon.
Oh, Schmigadoon, the idea of Schmigadoon.
It got repetitive, though.
Schmigadoon, the show got repetitive, but the idea of Schmigadoon with Michael Keegan Key, like, hating musicals but being forced to be stuck in one, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I just thought the show sucked after 3 episodes.
Yeah.
George is in over his head and he did not
Mr.
even know it.
J. Crane. Yeah, like the fact that one of my profiles says that I just march along to the musical occurring to life in my head is no joke. I really want to see the Book of Mormon.
Brooklyn Pin commenting, Beauty and the Beast. I love. I
never saw the live action. I don't know why, because maybe I was 12 when the original came out, and
I loved it.
you saw the live action?
I did see the live action.
And?
I liked the live action too. I thought it was good. Now, Dice, I have not watched the Book of Mormon, but I need to. Is it because it turns out I have quite a few Mormon friends right now.
Well, I mean, we're neighbors with Utah, so.
Yeah. So at this point, I just want to know enough to where I can accurately make fun of my Mormon friends, I guess, in fun conversation, in passing conversation. And also, Cascade asking, has anyone seen the musical episode of Star Trek? I have not, but I have seen the musical episodes of, man, there was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or maybe it was Angel. It was one of the two.
I mean, that's a trope for TV shows. It's one
Sure,
of the
is
episodes.
to do an episode that's entirely a musical.
Yeah.
Also, okay, Dice, I know you're going to be able to answer this one. There was an early 2000s science fiction television show where there was a scientist they had to pull out of jail who every episode is him being like, oh, I forgot that me and Leonard Nimoy was his partner, but you don't know it was Leonard Nimoy until like the end of season 1 or end of season 2. Came up with something for this particular situation. What was that?
Restream 100 messages.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
And but it was a science fiction television show, and it turns out that our world split at one point due to the scientific experiments that this guy was doing with Leonard Nimoy. And there's 2 different worlds, and they were sending.
Are you talking about Fringe?
Fringe, thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, JZ. You're amazing. Cascade, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with
Good
us.
night, Cascade.
Fringe, which was a like hard science fiction show with a little bit of
loved
comedy
that
thrown
show.
in,
Yeah.
did an episode in season 3 or season 4 that was entirely a musical.
I'll have to think
And it was
back
so
on that.
different from everything else they did. I
Yeah.
fell in love with the show again, despite the fact that I felt like it was trailing off and I wasn't enjoying it anymore.
It is one of those shows that did get repetitive. It got a bit
It
repetitive.
got very repetitive.
Yeah, especially with Walternate, and you can tell it was one of those shows that seemed like it was only supposed to last like 2 or 3 seasons, and like they were stretching for content.
Ooh, Cap pointing out that Community did a musical episode. Sorry, who's the guy who wrote and directed Community? Who also did the role playing ones? He does Rick and Morty. Hartman.
Bill Hartman.
No, Harmon. Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon.
Was Dan Harmon the one that got canceled?
No,
okay.
it was the drunk abusive guy who did all the voices for Rick and Morty and a whole bunch of other characters, and Mr. Poopy Butthole, which is just Justin Roiland.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah. And it wasn't that he got canceled. I like he was
arrested.
or went to court or he was just an abusive
he's canceled
individual.
for all the right reasons.
Cancel just means to be like social media shunned. Like
Canceled means that you ruin your public persona to the effect.
Social media shunning.
No,
Yeah.
it's not social media shunning. It is that you have said or done something that is so socially not comebackable. you cannot come back from, to the point where sponsors start to pull their dollars. And that's the thing about being in the media face, is that you rely on sponsor dollars to get paid. And if sponsors don't, your messaging is opposite of what the sponsors preach, then that's c'est la vie, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, think about like way back when Michael Phelps lost all his sponsors because there was a picture of him with a bong.
Oh God, that's so silly. Denapin kind of ruined R&M pin for me, not gonna lie. I'm kind of in the same boat. At the same time, once again, Dan Harmon. I want to say Dan Harmon was the creative juices and whatever team it was, but I watched the first 3 episodes of season 7 of Rick and Morty and it was awful.
It wasn't Joe McHale.
No.
Whereas
Hey, look, guys, a pinball machine. How about that? You play that and discuss anything. Yeah. Now, I haven't watched any more than the 3 episodes of Rick and Morty. So for the first 3 episodes, I would love to give them a little bit more time, though, and keep going. But has anybody watched more of season 7 and has positive things to say about it, or I guess anything to say about it? NYCK Man.
Who's NYCK Man?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to extrapolate CNK.
All right, and Dice reminding us that we're supposed to be playing pinball.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
well,
switch.
I am going to leave you to it, and I'm gonna head upstairs and put my nighty-night music on in my headset because I have an early morning class to teach.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is now teaching water aerobics?
Water, yeah, deep water aerobics.
Okay.
Deep water.
You caught however many were out 2 days ago, and I thought they were fine. That's the thing, Dice. Rick and Morty should never be fine. Rick and Morty, short of like a few episodes in season 6.
I mean, they taught you about the Bechdel test.
Yes.
Thank you,
They
Mr.
introduced
Chang.
the Bechdel test to so many people who would never have known about it.
Yeah, all that work that Gina Davis is doing.
Yes. All of the work Gina Davis is doing.
She collaborated to create the Bechdel test. Remember, I told you about the documentary, This Changes Everything? It's an ultra-feministic mission that realized that women didn't have supporting roles or didn't have significant roles other than to talk about the men who were the leading characters in these movies.
No. It's the fact that the fact that test exists and that it's so hard to actually pass the test. Like, Morty failed the first time, and the second time created an awful story about shooting lasers from women's fancy parts
Yeah.
as they're attacked by aliens that had nothing to do with a man. Like
Wait,
it was.
did this pass the Bechtel test?
But
Wait,
that was,
yeah,
by
yeah.
the way, the most amazing. I would say the Story Train episode of Rick and Morty from I think it was season 5 might be one of the greatest episodes of television ever written. It was near perfect.
Yeah.
Near perfect. And the fact that they captured the bad guy in a bad story by introducing the Bible, I thought was just amazing.
Love it.
Yes. All right.
All right.
We're going
Night,
to play
y'all.
a game here.
Have
for
fun
real.
with the pin. Oh, by the way, as I'm standing here looking at you before I kiss off and say goodnight, I didn't realize Dolph Lundgren was in Venom. Because
Is that very
that
clearly
looks
Dolph
like
Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren on the side of it. It's like a blonde dude with a chiseled chin and a blonde flat top.
No.
It looks
Not
like-
Dolph.
It looks like Dolph. I mean, look at that chin. It's the chin, man.
Okay. And
Night,
I,
y'all.
Cap, despite the fact that we got raided by somebody who's a part of the Simpsons animation team. Good night. See you up in a bit. I have not seen a lot of Simpsons. I watched a bunch of it as a kid, never really appreciated the humor, and haven't gotten into it since then. But we're going to go ahead and play a game. We're going to try this. We're going to try the thing. I do struggle with cringe style humor. What a delightfully easy way to thank you, to divide up the people in the world, Dolph Lundgren and not Dolph Lundgren. All right, we're gonna find that C. Got it. C. All right, making our way through. Evidently, we're starting on the right side. We've got Brachiosaurus. Somebody just did something. SC, SGC64. Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh, I think we're hitting level 10. Grr. We just hit level 10.
Nice shot.
Right, you should Google the Venom pin and weigh in. That was, hey, 64, sorry, SGC64. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. By the way, all of your audio mix is superb, says Mr. J. Crane. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Memories in peril. Hurry. Siege T-Rex. Shoot the left ramp.
Grr. All right, we're hitting the left ramp.
Escape.
Hit this Wizzy mode easy. You got it. Thank you. I'm doing it. I'm gonna let this drain. I'm gonna wait for this to come down. Totally got there. Crap, did it out of order. Good, 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 good. So we're gonna go, oh no. Oh my God, hit the shot. No, we got it. We got it. We're good. All right, what do we need to do now? Looks like we need the O shot. So we're gonna need to split these up. There's an opportunity to actually score some points in this mode. Oh, I totally forgot to ask George, to ask about the change in Prime benefits. I thought I saw a notice when I resubbed. Something about it changing. Whoa, what's happening with Prime benefits? All right. Yeah, you have to hit the, well, once you hit all of the shots, then it resets and you can do it again. You do want to hit them in order, but if you do hit them out of order, hit all of the shots and then it resets. So we had an opportunity to put up some points if we finish that one. I got one in order, so the multiplier wasn't all that huge going into it. T-Rex is weird. It's either worth a ton or it does the 2-ball thing and you get nothing. Yeah. All right, what do I need to do here? We still got the Nada Jeep pointed to the right. Good. Let's go left ramp. Up and over. Nope. On the fly middle. Good. All right, now we're ready to start our mode. Oh my God, that was awful. We're gonna get that back.
It's okay.
Try it again. Got it. Then we're gonna try control room. I think this goes over the edge if I just hold up the flipper at the end. I think it.
Supply drop retreat.
Woo, I'll take the danger. Not going for the O. I'm gonna go left ramp. Up and over. Crap, now okay. There we go, we finally got our missile launch. I don't know why we did not get a missile launch the last
Use
time.
action button to select award. 3, 2, 1.
Sure, let's see if we can grab invalid. Man,
Smart missile.
almost
missed.
had it. That was great. And capture.
Your ball is lit.
Extra ball, right ramp. All right, we're good, we're good. Whew, we have an extra ball on the right ramp. We need to spell map again. Tracy from Outer Spacey, welcome to the stream. So I mentioned this earlier in Homegrown stream. Also, hi, hello, good to see you. Hope all is well, hi, hello. But did you know that they recorded koala growls and slowed, deepened them down to create the T-Rex sounds in this movie? And Stern's JP got the dino sounds from the movie. So that means that JP pinball has koala sounds. I did not know any of that. That's fantastic. Thank you. Hot koalas in your area. That's great. Oh yeah, Denapin. It just keeps looping, and you can. I don't know if there's a cap on how high you can get those multipliers. I'm assuming there is, but you can loop it and do it over and over again.
The truck changes your path.
Okay, I like it. I like where the game's head is at. We're gonna go virus attack. SGC has moved into lurking mode. If you type in ! lurking, you'll get a description of what that is in the off chance you are unfamiliar. All right, so we're in virus attack. We are in our third mode. I wanted to go left there, so I should have moved the Nada Jeep.
We've got to save as many people as we can.
All right, we're gonna go the middle. Totally got there.
DNA collected.
Now we're gonna go the C over here. No, we're not. Now we're gonna go right ramp. Also, no, we're not.
Loading team, stick away.
Good, good. On the fly right ramp. Nope. We're gonna try this again. There we go.
Trap targets. Access security grid.
We're gonna go middle. Ah, I thought I had that. I thought I had that. Oh, the multiplier resets after the super. Okay, got it. Actually, playing a Star Wars game, that wasn't a meme. Outer Spacey Tracy. Got it. OST makes sense. Although I should do my Star Trek timers too. I'm missing it. It's fine. It's all fine. Ah, there we go. Lurking is the act of watching a stream without chatting, and that's cool. Feel free to lurk like Frankenstein's monster. All right, that was ball 1. Ball 2, we're gonna try this.
Double scoring.
Somebody just did something that was Agent. Gotta wait for it to come over here. I missed it. It was Agent Flashes. Welcome, and thank you so much for that follow. All right, we're gonna go left ramp. We're gonna start our T-Rex event, and that also primes us to hit our set trap on the left side. We've still got our extra ball in the right ramp, which we can grab. Lots of things going on here. Got it.
Get to the helipad.
Now we need to get to the helipad here. We're gonna try that. Got it, technically. Need to hit this quick. Got it. Right ramp on the fly. Gosh, darn it. I think it gave us the extra ball anyways, though. Unless we had multiple extra balls. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so now we need to spell rescue again. Yep, we're still on ball 2. So I'm gonna go helipad left ramp. No, I'm not. We're gonna go left ramp and then O shot? Nope. Didn't work, so now we're gonna go center. Good. I need to hit the Nada Jeep. There we go. Whew, because I did not want to go Spinosaurus. There's no benefit to me right now. I kind of want to try the O shot here. Do we go O? George missed all my jokes and comments on his new... Oh, I missed it, CNK. I'm so sorry. I'm going back up. I'm going up. I'm going up. Wow, I really miss them, CNK. They must be up there. You would have to be a real man to lose sponsors. Look at New York City K-Man. Oh, yes. Okay, but that wasn't from the podcast, though. Make jokes and comments on his new podcast. I didn't see that. I missed it. You're going to have to repost them. I'm so sorry. But we're going to try for the O shot. Is it... That felt so good. It's like one of those I have exorcised the demons kind of moments. Like I felt really good to say I'm gonna hit the O shot, and we hit the O shot. All right, so we're gonna go helipad left ramp.
Chaos.
Good. Oh, you took a screenshot of a basement with the banister staircase. That's awesome. That should be a thing. Also, I love this song.
Super Trank, armed and ready. Supply drop inbound.
We're gonna try it again, and got it. Now we're in our multi-ball.
Great job. Double scoring. Jackpot.
Jackpot!
All right. Now, if we can get the ball up there, we can get an add ball. Nope.
Supply drop retreat. Super Trank.
I don't even know why I still tried, but I did. Why do we still have to hit?
Left round.
Woo! That was a double. That was a double. Totally worth it.
1. Missile away.
We're gonna clear the paddock, right? There, got it. We cleared it. That was fantastic right there. Let's see, can we finish it out strong?
Raptors captured.
Great job!
All right, so here's our T-Rex encounter. This is number 3.
Everyone stay alert.
Dude had a beautiful basement. All right, so now we're in a mode. This sucks because we could be in a mini wizard mode right now, but we're not. So I'm gonna go, oh no. So we're gonna go there.
You're almost out of time. 5, 4,
5 seconds, which is fine. I don't really care about this.
2, 1.
Okay, time it out. And now we get to Visitor Center.
safety.
Got it.
You've
Okay.
reached the visitor center.
I picture you guys wearing New Balance as they should be sponsors. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I want you to know this stream is now sponsored by Gatorade. Evidently, Jay-Z thought I've had a little bit too much to drink, so we have Gatorade to help us out.
Visitor center security is still down. We have no way to contain the raptors.
All right, so now we are in this wonderful mini wizard mode. And it's important that we hit this first shot on helipad. Got it. Grr. Well, we let it time out. Not getting that back, so now it's all one ball. We can do this. My timing sucks right now. All right, we're good. We're good. We got this. When we take a breath, we should be good. Helipad. Got it. Left ramp. Good. Now right ramp. Totally got there. Right ramp. Grr. Now we're gonna go helipad again. Left ramp. Right ramp. Got it. Okay, cool. Now, the rest of this should be pretty easy. We're gonna go center. Got it. And then left ramp. Got it. And now with left ramp again. Got it. And yes! All right, beautiful. Now we need to hit the raptor. Got it. Now with that locks a ball. That locks another ball. Now we need to unlock those balls. We need to unlock that other ball. Which is fine. Now we're in victory targets, and it is actually victory targets. SGC, not really. There's something about getting the opportunity to play with Escher and others who are at Escher's level that makes it really difficult to want to play competitively. That said, do I really enjoy every once in a while throwing down? Yes. All right, so now we're out of victory targets and we are 3 modes into T-Rex. This is good. We can start working on other things. Let's focus on T-Rex though. And maybe prep a raptor. Just like that. Just like that.
Darn it! Even near training better than to mess with the raptor fences.
Good. We need one more letter to prep our, I think our 4th T-Rex. One. Okay, so T-Rex. Oh no. Please don't hit. Up and around. Good, good, good. Now we're gonna go left for the T-Rex. Got it. T-Rex rampage, then we'll bring in a multi-ball. All right, got our first left ramp. That Lazarus was beautiful. All right, now we just need to hit all the shots on the table, right? I mean, it'd be great if I could hit anything. Oh, you kidding me right now? So we need the C, the O, and the S. Let's try S. Actually, let's try cradle separation.
Out of time.
Just like that. Perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, it's gonna make me hit this, huh? Ugh. That's right, we tilted, because that's what happens when you move the machine too many times. I should have remembered. Just like Braveheart, I should have remembered the rocks. Brooklyn, there are no good players in Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. So I'm up in Fort Collins, Colorado. Yeah, if you're in a chill state, playing competitively up to state level is reasonable without 1v1ing top 10 level players, but that very much depends on the state. Colorado is redonk. We have so many great players here. Okay, so that is done. right? That was number 4. Maybe
You see the hat?
was that
I
number
am
4?
Mrs. Nesbit.
Oh, that's not a person. Hey, we got another control room though. Let's do that. Oh yeah, you're from Cleveland and you feel it, right? You got Los out there, right, SGC?
Restore power. The red buttons turn on the individual part systems. Turn them on.
All right, we need H, I think, for a second chaos. Yeah, let's do that. It's a minefield of pain. I love that.
Okay, charged.
All right, not good, not good. We're good there. All right, we're gonna go right ramp.
Visitor center, check.
Didn't count. Awesome. Up and over, slow things down. Good, good, good. We have the O shot left. So I'm gonna try C and then we'll trap up.
Look out.
Or we can do that. Was that game? I actually don't know. Yeah, that was ball 3. Darn it. CNK paints houses. Wink, wink. CNK, I am missing all of your jokes tonight. Amiga Cammy, welcome to the stream. Yeah. And what time is it? Wait a second, is it really 12:45? It got late really quick. What happened?
Welcome, our new assistant game warden. In hiring you, we've spared no expense. Welcome to Jurassic.
It's really late. All right, last game. Last game. We're doing this. What do I want here? I want that shot to tower. Good.
Great.
Up and over. We're gonna go C. So we're gonna power through this, right? We're gonna do this very quickly. We need to move this over. Left. Got it.
This is control.
And our not a Jeep is pointed to the right. We are gonna cross over at the T-Rex this time. I'm gonna try and remember that. Y'all try and help me remember that. We're gonna go left ramp, which is good. On the fly set trap. Totally got it, actually. We're gonna try for another tower. This is 2 of 15. No. There's that escape.
Need your help.
DNA collected.
Let's go ahead and grab that. That.
Thank you, Mr.
And we got our capture. Up and around.
Captured.
And then left ramp.
Excellent work.
Got it. We also got our perfect paddock. I don't know what that jackpot start is going to be. We're going to let it drain off the left. And we'll see if we can actually do these in order here. There's 1, 2, 3. God, I did the last one out of order.
Incoming supply drop.
All right.
Shoot the left ramp.
Left ramp. Got it. All right, beautiful, beautiful. So we're gonna try for the C now. That wasn't bad. That was like 50 million on our first time through. There's 1. right, we're good. We're good. Let's see here. Second to last game. Maybe. Which, by the way, today's word of the day. Do you guys know the word for second to last? Anybody? Nope. Penultimate is the word. So we're gonna go left ramp, right ramp. Oh shot. No. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna drop the upper right. Oh, that was not intentional. Okay. Little under over with the O shot. Cool. We're going to try that again. We're going to drop the upper right flipper. Did not work. But we have double scoring active, so that would have been cool.
Shoot white arrows to spell map. Put this to use right away. And the pulse.
Awesome. We are now on our second paddock. Dumb word I've never heard used in my life. Penultimate. Yes, I know. TDK. Exactly. At least that means just one thing, not like bi-weekly. I know bi-weekly there's so much ambiguity around bi-weekly. I am frustrated by that word. Okay, that was weird. Let's grab another tower shot towards our 15. Helipad. Got it. Left ramp. Just because. On the fly. Did not on the fly that. Yeah, let's go set trap. Got it. I'm gonna go for the middle shot here for the capture. Got it. Got it, and
Super tranquilizer ready.
got it, and missed it. Cool. No doubt. 86 million is a lot more than I usually pull from a T-Rex. That wasn't bad. Like I'm okay with that T-Rex, despite the fact that we only sort of went in order once around. We messed up one of them. Bi-weekly means twice a week. Fortnightly is once per 2 weeks. Other uses of bi-weekly are wrong. Okay. What do we need here? We have 2 of 3 letters. There's our third. We're gonna do the power nudge to the up and over. Now we're ready for our third paddock, which I totally spaced going in the middle to grab the extra ball. Darn it. Chat, you were supposed to help me out with that. On the fly center shot. Totally got there. Tower shot. Totally happened. Not bad though. Ball 1, we're on our third paddock, and we have a T-Rex done, no control room. We should bring in a control room right away. There it is.
Skill shot.
Wait, you need the extra ball. Oh dang, Twitch delay. Darn it. Phooey.
Virus attack. What did Nedry do to this system?
Look at that. We even have I have a camera dedicated, specifically dedicated to the Nodigy. All right, here we are. We're gonna go center. There's a lot of bad things happening there. I'm not happy with any of that.
Access security.
Well, I've had better. Do you have a favorite control room? Yes, I actually do like the virus control room. The one that we just did, that is my favorite. Ew. We wasted the good surprise on you. Ugh, right ramp. Missed it again. Right ramp, we gotta grab this extra ball. Got it.
Extra ball.
There's 2 T-Rexes. I'll take it, and oh my god, that set trap was so premature.
The trap is set. Get to the helipad.
There we go. We're gonna start our second T-Rex, which is T-Rex chase. We're gonna go for the helipad on the fly here. That was also premature. Left ramp to right, whatever that is. Helipad. Center. We do need to hit center. Got it. God, that felt really good right there. That combo feels awesome. When is episode 2 getting? CNK, I have to finish editing it. It's gonna be so long. And it's great because I got to interview Escher and I got to interview MPT3K, and I have it's literally up on that computer over there, about 3/4 edited. It's just a pain in the butt, and I've been sick. Or bi-weekly, every fortnight. And right now it's a once a month. The hope was to go to once every 2 weeks. Yeah, it should be 2 episodes. Honestly, it's gonna be close to 2 hours.
You're almost out of time.
We're gonna get that one back. I'm totally fine with that.
I'm having the system save.
That's gonna make it all the way around. Please don't start chaos.
5,
Ugh,
4.
that was that. All right. That is how the cookie crumbles this evening. No significant progress towards Escape Nublar. I think we got to Visitor Center twice. Oh, I have an extra ball. That was premature. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. One more letter.
Super train.
We've got 10 of our 15 tower shots. It's always crazy to get a control room lit via tower shots. What? Thank you, game. I don't know exactly what... Ugh. What's going on here? There we go. Let's see. Can we do an on-the-fly chaos shot? Broken token. There's one. 2. Chaos. Come on, give me chaos. Got it.
Escape Smart missile missed. Pteranodon attack. Jackpot. Let her jackpot.
Jackpot.
All right. Some interesting things going on here right now. Good, good. I like where the game's head is at. Ah! Nope. We're out of the multi-ball. I still need to finish up. We're gonna stop.
Super trank.
We're gonna stop the whatever these things are called, velociraptors. Now we're gonna hit this set trap. No, we're not. Nope. Broken Token does a few-hour show, but it's getting so infrequent. Got it. Broken Token, another podcast who's struggling to find consistency in their shows. Yep. We've only got one show so far. We've got content enough for like another 10 at this point. And that's if we don't break them up into multi-episodes, like part 1s and part 2s. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out this evening. That was a lot of fun, despite the fact that I know I've been lower energy due to not feeling amazing. Maybe we'll get some streams in this weekend. Hopefully I'll get some time to finish up the editing the podcast, get the newest one out. That's the Basement Dad's Pinball Podcast. And otherwise, cheers, y'all. Have fun. Have an enjoyable weekend, and really kind of like, I hate to say enjoy it again, but enjoy the fact that, or appreciate the fact that we are in a time in pinball, Methadone, thank you. We're at a time in pinball right now where we can like not be impressed by a new pinball release and announcement. Like, that's how many pinball machines are being released right now, which is really freaking cool. So I like that. Wolfman, have a good one. Thank you so much for dedicating a Don't Panic Brick shirt to another viewer. And if you just joined for the first time, I hope you had a good time. If you didn't have a good time, we'll do better next time. Otherwise, let's go find someone to rate on Twitch, y'all. Have a good one.
Have you been inundated with ads and questions related to TPN's now famous homemade pinball pudding line of puddings? Questions like,
TPN's pinball pudding is so good, it must be illegal, right?
What the fuck is pinball pudding?
How can a collection of content creators also be a pudding? That makes no sense.
And we hear you. You want to know what makes TPN so special? The answer is in TPN's secret ingredient. Simply proof. Other puddings may say they have it too, but watch as they're unable to back those statements up.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Do we have evidence of that?
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Evidence? Evidence?
Richard, do I have a mark on my face?
Right here. Not here or here so much, but right here.
That's evidence.
We built this city on rock and roll.
Again, request for more evidence.
You can't handle the truth.
Do we have evidence of that?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Evidence?
SOT TDI clean diesels with up to 814 highway miles per tank.
Do we have evidence of that? Evidence?
Isn't it time you gave TPN's famous homemade pinball pudding line of puddings a try?